What's going on? Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Byte for everything you could think of, good and bad, inside the world of Apple. Let's get to it, and the big story this week is Apple going to get rid of the 3.5mm headphone jack on the iPhone. Of course they are, it's Apple. Now, according to the reliable Japanese website Mako Takara, the Big A is planning to remove the headphone jack on the next-gen iPhone in favor of an all-in-one Lightning connector. Why, Apple? Because they want to give us what we want, a thinner iPhone 7. In fact, removing the headphone jack and only using a Lightning port would allow the phone to be a whole millimeter thinner. The report says Apple may also release Lightning-equipped earpods to support the new audio output, and a 3.5mm to Lightning adapter would be required for compatibility with wired headphones. Now, this is completely different, and you can't compare it to Apple changing from their 30-pin connector to Lightning. The 3.5mm stereo jack has been around since the mid-1950s. That's when Charlie was born.
Hey, cool it, Daddy-O. I'm a true Eisenhower baby, and proud of it.
And how will you charge your phone at the same time while you're listening to music? Will the new iPhone end up coming with the adapter? Will the adapter allow us to charge and listen to music? If it comes with an adapter, or if you lose it, what is Apple going to charge us? $25 for a replacement? Because, yeah, you know, it's Apple. Now, really, I like the move. I really do. But there's obviously a lot of unanswered questions and speculation. But as long as those $300, $500 headphones that a lot of us have invested in still work, I'm all for it. Now, the writing might have been on the wall already. Back in June of 2014, Apple's new made-for-iPhone program specifications allowed manufacturers to create headphones that connect to iOS devices via a Lightning cable rather than a regular headphone jack. At the moment, manufacturers have been very slow to adopt Lightning-compatible headphones. An iPhone 7, based on this story, will most likely change that. So, if you're mad, if this whole thing gets you angry, don't get yourself worked up over this. Apple is saving us 1 millimeter, to make sure this phone looks really good in our skinny jeans. All right, in more future iPhone stories, Japanese website Nikkei reports Apple is planning to switch to OLED displays in iPhones for the first time starting in 2018. The report says Apple has notified its suppliers, with LG and Samsung sharing a large portion of the OLED panels for future iPhones. The move could also hurt Apple's current LCD screen suppliers, Sharp and Japan Display. OLED screens can bring sharper images and brighter colors compared to LCD, but typically have a shorter lifespan and higher manufacturing costs. All right, Taiwan's Economic Daily News says Apple is preparing to introduce a new MacBook Air at next year's WWDC. The new MacBook Air is said to be bringing a slimmer design and will come in 13-inch and a 15-inch size this time around. There is no report if an 11-incher will be part of the family, and it may not be after the release of Apple's ultra-thin 12-inch Retina MacBook that could take up that spot. The report says the slimmer design will be realized by fully redesigned components inside the machine and is expected to launch in the July to September timeframe. All right, Amazon Prime Video could be coming to the Apple TV in the next few weeks. We've never seen the video service on an Apple TV before, and Amazon even took the Apple TV and Chromecast off its site because they said the products didn't offer their Prime Video service. Amazon appears to have confirmed to engineer Dan Bostonweeks that it's developing a tvOS app that will arrive by the end of the year. And how about some more gaming content for Apple users? Sony's Shuhei Yoshida, better known as Shu to gamers, announced on Twitter that the company is working on an official remote play app for the Mac and PC that would enable users to stream and play their PS4 games on their desktops and notebooks. That's kind of a big freaking deal since remote play has been limited to Sony devices up to this point. Now, getting better gaming on the Mac, no matter how you do it, is a big deal, and Shu gave no official timetable for when we can expect to see it. All right, now, I'd like to take a moment to make a correction from last week's episode. I forgot to credit iMore with their video footage when we talked about the Apple Pencil and the Surface Pen. It was an honest mistake, and we just wanted to say sorry, iMore. Keep doing great work, and yes, it's a bad Apple. That's actually the first one I think I actually deserved out of all these 364 episodes. And last week, I also told you I'd accept your picture submissions if you wanted a portrait of your own by BTZ with the iPad Pro. So take a look at some of these masterpieces from my artist corner. Mario Sandoval asked, "Can you draw my boxer for me?" And I did. Oh, you meant this boxer. Now, Sarah said she would die of happiness, but I'd rather you live. And Jason Mala gets some love for his support of Movember. And so does Rayad's kitty cat, Salmer. Wait, hold on. I accidentally switched those around. This is Jason, and this is Salmer. Now keep on sending me pictures that you'd like to see brought to life with my amazing skills. It could be yourself or your pet. I have a ton still, and I'll keep featuring them until you guys say stop. And on to our NBA 2K16 giveaway winners. The correct answer to what keeps me all in shape is Cinnabon. In fact, I only eat it like twice a year. So congrats goes out to Omari John and Jaime Castro, who sent this. And Jake, who didn't win but said, don't forget to Cinnabon your girlfriend for Christmas. I don't even know what that means, and I don't want to look it up on Urban Dictionary. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Send me your comments and pictures and whatever you want to theapplebite@cnet.com or tweet me at Brian Tong, and we will return next week for another BTZ Artist Corner. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you all next time for another bite of the apple.